That is experience, knowledge, know-how, intuition, analysis, talent. That's what stock brokers give you. Stock brokers give you intellectual capitalism because you can buy stock on the internet. So if you are a middleman, if you are a broker, if you're an agent, if you're a teller, you will survive by adding on value, which is intellectual capitalism, the product of the mind, something that robots cannot successfully provide.
Could you tell us a little bit, I guess, what are the things holding us back from reaching towards the top one?
Okay, we physicists rank civilizations in outer space by type 1, type 2, type 3 by energy. Type 1 civilization has harnessed the power of an entire planet, as you mentioned. We are about 100 years away from being type 1. Around the year 2100, we will make the transition to a type 1 planetary civilization. A type 1 civilization, for example, would control the weather, might influence earthquakes and volcanoes, things that are unimaginable today. We don't have enough energy to do that. Type 2 is stellar. They harness the power of a star, like Star Trek. Star Trek would be a typical type 2 civilization, which has colonized a few stars. Type 3 is galactic. They colonize the entire galaxy, as in Star Wars. Star Wars would be a type 3 civilization. Now, on this cosmic scale, what are we? Do we control the weather? Do we control the sun? Do we control the galaxy? We are type 0. We get our energy from dead plants, oils, and coal. Now, we are about 100 years away from becoming type 1. So, for example, the internet. What is the internet? The internet is the beginning of the first type 1 telephone system. So we are privileged to be alive to witness the birth of the first major type 1 technology, which is the internet. There will be others, but the internet is basically the first type 1 technology that we see. Any other questions? Okay, Australia in relationship to the rest of the world. As I said before, commodities will be important, but they will mean less into the future because more and more value will come not from commodities but from the mind. And Australia is poised to lead into the future because it has both. It has both commodities as well as an educated population. What it needs is several things. It needs to encourage young people to leap to the forefront of intellectual capital. And that's what this university, that's what this administration is all about, talking about STEM technologies. And the government has to realize that yes, you can cut anything you want, but you pay a price. And the price you pay is you will be poor in the future. Because science generates wealth. That is the message I am presenting you today. You're free to cut science as much as you want. You are also free to go bankrupt. You are free to be poor and to experience poverty. Or you can leap into the future, into the forefront, when we have industries created by science. For example, I'm a quantum physicist. Some people come up to me and say, "What has quantum physics done for me lately, Professor?" Well, let me give you two inventions done by colleagues of mine, quantum physicists. They invented the transistor and the laser. And you realize that most of the world economy today is based on two inventions from quantum physics. If you were to shut off every transistor, shut off every laser on the planet Earth, you would paralyze the entire planet. That's the importance of science. As science generates wealth, it creates entire new industries.
How do you see our focusing on anyone who is employed
Some people say, first of all, am I going to be happier knowing that computers are everywhere and nowhere with the ability to talk to the wall, mentally communicate with cars and appliances? And the answer is no, because we're genetically hardwired ever since our ancestors left the forest. We're genetically hardwired to bellyache at every single inconvenience. It's hardwired inside our brain. We complain, we're never satisfied, and that's why we evolved. We evolved precisely because we're never satisfied with the present situation. So will technology make us happier? And the answer is no. But it'll make life easier, more productive. We'll be able to unleash the potential in all of us. Because technology will make it possible to take the human mind's creations and create industries out of these creations. And that, I think, is one of the messages of this university. That out of this university will come not just bright-eyed kids with stars in their eyes, but entire industries that employ people will come out of this university.
Well, thank you very much, Dr. Kaku. Ladies and gentlemen, I very much appreciate the conversation you've been having with Dr. Kaku, and I'd like to remind all of you that Dr. Kaku will be at the Brisbane Mental Exhibition Centre this evening. For those of you who are able to be there, we look forward to seeing you, and we thank you very much again, Dr. Kaku.